All right, hi everyone. Well, it's weird because I'm sitting in your class and now I'm up here. Anyways, this is my mother, Patricia Campbell, or as I like to call her, Pats.
Hi, everyone.
And I know we're going over the complementary care aspects of COPD, and my mother has been diagnosed with COPD, so I figured who better to interview than the one and only Pats here. So just going to ask a few questions, and then we'll get more into the complementary care aspects. But what were your first symptoms prior to your diagnosis when you're going, before you were diagnosed with COPD? You were having some issues for a while, and what, if you want to just tell them kind of about what you were going through. And
I was doing a lot of coughing, especially in the morning when I got up. I was starting to have like shortness of breath if I started to do some very heavy cleaning. And when the weather would change in the fall, I would get bronchitis, and I might have it 4 or 5 times that winter. As soon as I was off the medicine for maybe a couple of weeks, it would come back and I would get another round of it. And then the bronchitis started turning into pneumonia, and it was just getting to be a vicious cycle.
when were you actually diagnosed?
I was diagnosed in the fall of 2012. I had pleurisy, and then from pleurisy I went into pneumonia. And from the pneumonia I had another bronchitis, and then after that I had another bronchitis. And that's when they had sent me to the lung specialist, and we did all the testing then. And that's when I got the official diagnosis.
And do you know your current stage?
Yes, he told me that right now I was severe.
And so, as far as what you're going to do, what you've been going through as far as treatment wise, can you explain a little bit of what, just in the conventional kind of aspects of, prescriptions, stuff like that, how that's been going? I assume.
I have the inhalers, and then the only new thing they put me on was the Cerebra once a day. And other than that, he would like me to walk 30 minutes a day. So I went and I bought a treadmill, and I found out I couldn't even walk 30 minutes a day. The first time was 15 minutes, and then I
Guess, hate to interject, but I guess we're getting into more of the complementary care thing. So, did he bring up a specific? Now, was this your doctor or your PCP, or was this your lung specialist that encouraged you to start doing more exercise and things of that nature?
the lung specialist asked me to do some walking.
Anything else that they? So now are you up to 30 minutes yet, or?
Yes, now I am. I went and I bought a treadmill so I could have it here, so it would be much easier to do. And I find if it's here every day and I set a certain time of day to do it, then you're more apt to follow that routine of doing it.
I'm proud of you, Pats.
Thank you.
Anything else as far as kind of maybe removed a bit from prescriptions and your inhalers and stuff like that into more of the complementary aspects of things? Any diet things they brought up or anything of that nature?
Well, they did talk to me about, they found out that soy sometimes helps people, but unfortunately I have had a lot of food allergies most of my life, and soy is one of the things that I am very highly allergic to. So that is not an option for me.
What about, I know I've walked in on you doing some deep breathing exercises. Have they kind of talked you through those or given you some guidelines for those things?
Yeah, the nurse at the doctor's office, the lung specialist, the pulmonologist office, showed me how to do some deep breathing. So I inhale it as much as I can, and then I blow it out as fast as I can, and it helps with the lungs, and it helps clear the lungs. And also I have found that if I get very tense or whatever, upset, I can...
Stressed?
Yes.
Do I stress you out, Pat?
On occasion, I can feel my chest right here getting tight. So then I have to take just a deep breath and sit there and just shut everything out, and imagine myself on the beach with the water coming in and the sun on me, just to get myself, just to fully relax. Because the more tense you get, the worse this breathing
Right.
can be.
Right. Well, awesome. Well, I think that kind of wraps up the amount of time that we have here today, but I wanted to thank you. Goodbye to everyone.
Bye, everyone.